Hi, my name is Kristin Mascolo. I'm with the Farrell Spiked Shoe Club, and I'm here with Coach Kevin Donofrio, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his upcoming season. So, Coach, as a high schooler, it is important to have mentors. So, who would you consider some of your biggest mentors?
As an athlete in high school, my biggest mentors were obviously my coaches, Jim Salerno and John Sexton. Coach Sexton now is the head track and field coach here at Monsignor Farrell. He's part of the reason why, actually the main reason why I'm here today as the cross country and distance coach, because of our relationship that we had when I was in high school. As an athlete, some of my captains when I was an up-and-coming runner, such as Andrew Cassis, Ryan Whalen, and Luke Politor, they really set a great example for me, what it meant to be a runner, what it meant to be a leader, the sacrifice that it took to be a successful runner. So those examples that they set for me is something that I took myself as a runner. And then in terms of, from a coaching perspective, I think some of my mentors would still be my coaches, Jim Salerno and John Sexton. When I started coaching, I had a good relationship with the former coach here, Tom Cupp. He was very generous, always offering advice and lending an ear and giving suggestions. And today I have a good relationship with Mike Potter, who also used to be a freshman coach here. He lives up in Rochester now. And I have a really good relationship with my buddy, Joe Lucio, who is a teacher and coach down in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. We talk almost daily about training and different things that our athletes are doing and always picking each other's brains, what works and what doesn't work. So I think we're always growing and learning from other people. So I don't think our mentors stop at a certain age. And those are people that have impacted me so far up until today.
That's really great. It's great to hear as a coach that you still have mentors and that you still talk to other people about what you're doing. It shows the step that Farrell Athletics is taking to really push the kids more and even push yourselves. And so come September, how will you be deciding the varsity team?
So this year we have a unique situation. We have 4 runners coming back that were key contributors to the varsity team last year. All seniors: Julio Ruiz Gomez, Brandon Freeman, Sean Goodwin, and Joe Loria. They'll all be factoring into our top 4. And then those next 3 spots, 5, 6, and 7, we have about 5 runners that could at any given time be on the team. Senior Kevin Dre has done a phenomenal job this summer, really putting the work in and showing the younger guys, some of the things that it takes to be successful. He's made great improvements this summer. Juniors Mike Sizak and Dan O'Connor have done a great job this summer as well, getting themselves in good shape. And then we have 2 sophomores, Joe Venditti and Cole DiGiacomo, who have also put the work in this summer. So any one of those guys, any week, could be on the varsity team. This year, we're going to take a little different approach. We're going to start our season a week later than we normally have started in the past. We're going to open up at the Regis Invitational at Van Cortlandt. And the reason behind that is Regis offers class races. So we're going to put our sophomores against other sophomores, our juniors against other juniors, our seniors against other seniors, and take all the pressure out, let them run against kids their own age, and then after that meet, the top 7 guys will be all varsity for the next week. And the guys know that that's not set in stone. That just because you're on varsity this week means you're on varsity the rest of the year. And I think having those 5 or 6 guys pushing each other just raises everybody's level because it doesn't let anybody get complacent. You know that any week, if you have a bad week, then you might not be on varsity the following week because there's a guy behind you that wants that spot. And the guys have talked about the fact that that's motivating some of them this summer of wanting to be on varsity, wanting to contribute to the varsity team at Monsignor Farrell. So, our first time we compete as a varsity, those 7 guys probably or may not be the same 7 at the end of the season, hopefully at the state championship meet. But we're going to give everyone a shot to kind of compete and show us, who the best 7 are week in, week out.
That sounds like a really great plan, and it sounds like everyone's going to have to work their hardest and really push themselves, and that's a lot about what sports is about. So as a kid, pushing yourself can be hard, and a lot of times parent involvement is crucial. So how do you plan to utilize the parent involvement to help better your team?
The parent involvement at Monsignor Farrell has been outstanding. I came on board in March, right before outdoor season, and we have the Farrell Invitational at the beginning of outdoor season to kind of kick off the year. And the amount of involvement the parents gave at just that one meet, parents getting donations, working concession stands, working the finish line, I was blown away by it. to be honest, because I've never seen so many people come together for a common cause like that. And really, they didn't have to do anything. They send their kids to school. They make that sacrifice to give their kids a great education. They make the sacrifice on a weekly basis to wake up in the morning and drive their kids to the meets. So they could say, you know what, I do my time. I give enough to the school. But they went above and beyond and were outstanding. And anytime we need anything, they're there to give us support. So we try to stay in communication as much as possible. The parents, if they have a question, if they have a concern, they always come up to the coaches, and they feel free enough to speak to us. And I think that's important to have that kind of relationship with the parents, because they know their kids a little bit better than we know. We see them 1 or 2 hours a day. The other 20-something hours, they're with their parents or they're around their families. So we're going to be in constant communication with the parents throughout the course of the season, just to get updates on them. And if there's any concerns, I know that the parents won't hesitate to come approach the coaches about that. And I think that's important, because you don't want to have that separation. You want to make sure we're on the same page, because we want the same thing. We want the kids to be successful. So as long as we have that open relationship, I think we'll continue to have success.
I think that's great that you have such a strong relationship with the parents. I think it sounds like the team's really going to pick up this year. So as the new cross-country coach here for Monsignor Farrell High School, could you just share some of your feelings for the upcoming season?
Yeah, it's a lot of excitement, some nervousness, obviously, because it's big shoes to fill. And in terms of any sort of pressure of the past tradition and past successes that we've had, I feel a little bit of it, but I also realize that pressure is on me. It's not on the kids. We talk about routinely that it's this sport. The great thing about the sport is individual success and individual improvement. So our focus and our message all summer long has been individually getting better. This season is going to be probably one of the strongest years in the Catholic League, maybe ever. Definitely in the past 15, 20 years. There is so much quality across the league this year that we might go out and perform to a level that in years past may have gotten second or third at a certain meet, and this year might get us fourth or fifth. So we can't be disappointed if we perform our best at the end of the season and we don't get a certain place that we may think we're capable of getting. So we're constantly talking about individual improvement, especially this year with the way the league shapes up. And I think that's going to make everybody better, because going into the season, we know that there is a certain level that we have to be at to even be competitive. I think that raises everybody's level of expectations and their work ethic, because they know if they have an off day, you're not going to be decent this year. You're going to be in the back of the pack. So, it's definitely excitement. The kids have been working hard all summer long, and we're excited to kind of see what kind of shape we're actually in and compete against other people and really, carry on the tradition that we've had here, the success that we've had. But like I said, it always comes back to individual improvement, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that we can control. We can't control what other teams do, and that's something we talk about on a regular basis with the kids. And I think they're really buying into it, because that's, like I said, at the end of the day, you can't control whether you get a medal or not. You can control your effort and how hard you work. And that's something that they've taken to, and they've done a great job all summer. And I anticipate that carrying over into the season and continuing to work hard and accomplishing all of our individual goals.
All right, well, thank you, Coach
Thank
Donofrio. I wish you the best of luck with your season. It sounds like you have some great ideas, some great plans. I know everyone's going to run their hardest and work their hardest, so good luck. And for the Farrell Spike Shoe Club, I'm Kristin Mascolo here at Monsignor Farrell High School. That's it for me today. Back to the desk. Hi, I'm Kristin Mascolo, and I'm here with the Farrell Spike Shoe Club. And this is Sean Goodwin, a senior at Monsignor Farrell High School. And we're going to talk a little bit about his upcoming season. So, Sean, this year you have a new coach, Coach Donofrio. How do you feel about running for a new coach?
Running for a new coach is definitely exciting. He's got a lot of great training regimens, and I feel that we're going to be very well prepared for the upcoming season.
All right, and since you do plan to run in college, senior year is a very crucial year for you. How do you feel like Coach Donofrio is going to prepare you for college?
I feel that Coach will definitely prepare me with the mileage that we're putting in and the intensity of the workouts. I'll feel that very, very confident going into college. And hopefully do great things once I get there.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Good luck with your upcoming season. Good luck in college. For the Farrell Spike Shoe Club, I'm Kristin Mascolo. Hi, I'm Kristin Mascolo, and I'm here with the Farrell Spike Shoe Club. This is Kevin Dre. We're going to talk a little bit about Kevin's upcoming season. So, Kevin, this year you have a new coach, Coach Donofrio. How do you feel about running under a new coach this year?
I feel very good about it. I feel confident with him. He's a great coach. He's really given us really hard workouts lately, and we're doing really well with it. Everyone's staying together. Everyone's improving. Everyone's being really strong too. So I think very confident with this new coach.
All right, and as a senior, if you want to run in college, senior year is your most crucial year. So how do you feel like Coach Donofrio is going to prepare you for your college?
Well, he's just going to make you a little bit more durable and strong. You could basically go in every other race. You could do anything. You could be very confident with every race. Basically, go from 400, 800 to a mile to 2 mile. They make you very strong for everything.
All right, so Coach Donofrio is really helping you guys become more versatile, which is really great. So good luck with your upcoming season. It was great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kevin?
Yeah.
All right, for the Farrell Spike Shoe Club, I'm Kristin Mascolo.